Welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of Big Brain Time. This episode, we're going to try to do a new format so we can bring you some more information, more than you've seen in past videos. In this video, we talk about the Northern White Rhinos making as big of a 2021 comeback as these donkeys, and we're talking about the temperature of the Earth just going through the roof. Sounds like there's nothing new there, but like every Marvel movie or TV show ever, there's more here than what meets the eye. You thought WandaVision was about Wanda playing wifey? Nah man, that shit got real! Don't worry, this is a spoiler-free zone. I'm not going to spoil anything. So stick around to find out more. About the science, not WandaVision. That's different. Let's get started. Lucky for you, not all the news we have today is like drinking bottled water, so it's not going to make you vomit profusely for 10 hours. That's not a joke, that's just something I'm very passionate about after being confined in a room for 10 days with just bottled water. It's disgusting. Just drink tap water. What's wrong with just get a Brita and just pour it out? Now, if you've ever been on the internet in the past 5 years or so, you've probably seen this image. The Northern White Rhino in this image has unfortunately passed away, but the chance for the species as a whole to survive has not. Last year, eggs from 2 female Northern White Rhinos were artificially inseminated from deceased male rhinos. Then, in December 2019, plans were initiated to transplant the egg and sperm combo, aka the embryos, into the Southern White Rhinos. However, unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic caused a lot of delays in the production and transport of these embryos. Unfertilized egg cell collection in one of the rhinos was unsuccessful because of the rhino's age and the presence of a tumor, unfortunately. However, an initiative called the Bio-Rescue Program gives us hope. This program was successfully able to collect that rhino's daughter's egg cells, giving hope that being able to routinely collect those could provide proof for many other endangered species to be rescued. And this could have countless benefits on not only the ecosystem and the conservation of wildlife, but also your food chain. Not to mention, I can finally go to Europe and see a wild rhino. What do you mean they're not in Europe? Well, if that's the case, why didn't you write in the damn script? I wrote it in the script? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're joking. Hey Siri, where are rhinos from?
Here's an answer from reference.com. Rhinos are found in Africa and some areas of Asia.
I can change it up a little bit. The Northern White Rhino, which is in heavy danger of extinction, now has hopes to recovering in terms of population. Check the link in the bio to donate to the Bio-Rescue Program and help them save endangered species from all over the world. Now on to our main story for today. Our world is burning up. Could have said that less happily. Well, maybe it's not literally burning up, but here's the thing. 2020 tied for the warmest year on record. And that's according to NASA, also known as the National Association for Shitty Attorneys, and most definitely not the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Don't fact check me. Okay, I'm sure you hear that every year we broke some temperature record or something. But this year it's a little different, especially with COVID. Here's a little update. In 2016, there was a weather phenomenon across the globe called El Nino, which rose the temperature of the Earth throughout the year.
2016 was hot.
It's the hottest year on record, and for the 3rd year in a row.
July was the hottest month ever recorded.
So with that and climate change, 2016 was the hottest year on record before 2020 came around. Okay, so I mentioned something called El Nino, but what exactly is it? Well, think of it a little like roleplay. It's hella weird, but it just makes things hotter. El Nino is a naturally occurring cycle of heat exchange between the ocean and the atmosphere, and it's said to be linked to the warming in sea surface temperatures. It affects weather patterns, ocean conditions, and marine fisheries for a long period of time. Kind of like, a year. But now, enter 2020, and we've got a whole new deal. For starters, it doesn't even make sense for this year to be that hot. We had no El Nino. We started this year with a cooling phase, and as I'm sure you know, it doesn't seem like we've been emitting a lot of CO2 because, frankly, we're in the middle of a panoramic. Wait, that can't be right. We're in the middle of a Pangea. No, something's going wrong. It doesn't sound right. One more take. We're in the middle of a panondemic. Got it. We're good. Thank you. Even though getting locked in stopped us from using cars, flying everywhere, and increasing CO2 emissions in general, Nothing changed. The year was still super hot. Let that sink in. Humanity basically went AFK for an entire year and nothing's changed. If this doesn't show the importance of making lifestyle changes to our everyday lives, then it's probably going to take Bernie Sanders sitting on our front porches to do all of that. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's a pretty good photo. Now, don't lose heart. We are taking steps in the right directions. For example, Biden's administration has re-entered the Paris Climate Accords. Thank God. He's pushing for the creation of jobs, specifically in the renewable energy sector. And he and his team are targeting the right parts of society to combat climate change. The fossil fuel industry. I didn't say that. The issue here, though, is that Biden is in charge of the entire federal government. The federal government writing a bill about climate change won't exactly affect your habits or your local communities right away. While waiting for his bills to take effect, though, I'm sure there's a whole lot you can do. For example, plastic straws bad for the environment? Paper straws too soggy? Try biodegradable agave straws instead. They're as hard as plastic and they don't get soggy. Or use silicone straws and just reuse them. With a group of friends, you could go pick up trash in your neighborhood. Unless, you live in Florida, you kind of just gotta ditch the entire state. Unplug all unused chargers in your home so you don't waste energy. Wanda Maximoff, if you're watching this right now, I know it's hard. You just gotta unplug Vision. I'm sorry. You just gotta do it. And for the love of God, just stop drinking bottled water. It's disgusting. Why would you do frick? Now, these are just some options, but there's so much more that you can do. And you don't have to do everything. Start just by excelling at one habit first. A link to more options is in the description, and hopefully it helps you decide what step you're going to take to help out the environment. So let's go over what we've learned today in this video. Number 1, the Northern White Rhino's population is in decline, but scientists have found a way to use future generations' egg cells to keep the species alive. Number 2, climate change is real and it's progressing more rapidly than ever before. As proof, NASA has shown that 2020 has tied for being the hottest year on record, and that too without an El Nino, which naturally heats up the planet. And let's be honest, besides these guys, who doesn't trust NASA? They just landed a freaking rover on Mars. Can you do that? I can't. If you can't land a rover on Mars, you don't have any right to judge NASA. Just saying, just saying. The shitty attorneys there are pretty talented. That's all I'm saying. And number 3, we are all taking steps to fight climate change. And locally, we can all do our own parts. We can all do a lot more to prevent waste and keep our environment clean. Remember, if you commit to even doing one thing, you'll be doing quite a lot. Well, one thing on top of not drinking bottled water. Hey, better not see you drinking it. Don't do it. Okay. Holy shit, where does it come from? Okay, and now if the water bottles have stopped flying around, thank you so much for watching. This has been the latest episode of Big Brain Time. What's up, nerds? Future me here. Did you know that the music provided in this video was made by one of my close friends? Yeah, this new background music that we're going to be using is made by @GoldLoveOfficial. You can check out their Instagram right here. Great group, NYU based. They make a lot of great music. You can check it out on Apple Music or Spotify or any other streaming platform. Go check them out. And thank you guys so much for making this new background music for us. It is amazing. Peace. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today. Really appreciate it. Click right here to subscribe. Click over here to watch a video about how COVID-19 affected our atmosphere. What? And click here to watch any other suggested video. Maybe it's the season 3 trailer. Maybe it's another video about how there's herpes in space. You never know. Maybe it's something else that's pretty interesting. But click here to watch any of our previous videos. Let me know in the comments what you think of this new format, and I will see you in the next episode.